Now there's playing to your strengths. Play to your strengths. Doing what you do best makes you feel better and makes you work better. Both feeling better and working better. I have a great quote by Sir Ken Robinson. I don't know if you've heard of the guy. Here we go. I could read it in a British accent. Are you ready? I won't do that. We create our lives symbiotically as we explore our talents in relation to the circumstances they helped create for us. Identify your strengths and play to those strengths, and I promise you, your work will become more rewarding for you. Next is job crafting. Craft your job. My friend Amy Rosnewski has developed this whole suite of techniques that you can use to job craft at work. One simple one is to queue up your day in a different way. So while you used to maybe go into work with this willy-nilly approach to your tasks, what if you did all of the most engaging and inspiring tasks first? So that the rest of your day, when you were met with drudgery, you could plow through that. Or what if you reversed that and you went to work and you dealt with all the hassles of the day first and then ended the day on a high note? Either one of those is job crafting. So we can slowly shape our jobs over time to turn them into more rewarding jobs. And the final one is boss shopping, okay? This is something that we can all do, but it's hard. It's really hard. We have to sacrifice some things because there are only 1 in 10 bosses are great bosses. Hear that again. Only 1 in 10 people who are bosses are really great bosses. So we have to shoot for good bosses who get the most out of us and also care about our well-being. And what you need to do is think about shifting and switching maybe the office you work in, the schedule you work, the branch you work at, so that you can get a boss that can get more out of you. I want to tell you a story about Mary, who both trusted her gut and did some boss shopping. Mary applied to every teaching job available to her in driving distance when she graduated from college. And she walked into the buildings with 2 criteria. She wanted warm colleagues and a great boss. And she searched and searched and searched and interviewed at a whole bunch of places, but then she landed at Langley Park McCormick Elementary. And at that school, she found caring colleagues and a boss that just got her. In fact, she told me she called her mom from the car after the interview and said, "Mom, this woman just gets me. I'm going to work for Patricia Kelly." So Mary got the job. She was thrilled. She got the job at Langley Park McCormick Elementary, and things were going wonderful up until the day when she was setting up her classroom, her first grade classroom. She got called to the principal's office, which is never a good thing, even when you're a grown-up. And Patricia Kelly had some bad news for Mary. The enrollment projections were off. There were fewer students going to that school than planned. They had 1 too many teachers. Mary was out of a job. News of this situation spread. Mary's in her classroom packing her boxes back up when a senior colleague comes to her, one of those people who had treated her warmly upon her initial visit, and said, "Mary, I heard about the enrollment numbers. And I want to tell you that the enrollment was higher at another school than projected. So I'm going to take that job because you need to be with Dr. Kelly. You need a great principal, and you can keep your job." Mary has been working for Dr. Patricia Kelly for 25 years. She's a 5th grade teacher now at Westover Elementary, and 2 years ago, she was named the most hopeful teacher in America. Shopping for the right boss pays huge dividends. Now, the central message in Mary's story, in Ray's story, and the story of other vibrant people, happy people who love their jobs is pretty simple. But it should change everything we do to prepare ourselves and others for careers. Happiness depends on the goodness of our jobs, and those good jobs are made, not found. Thank you.